All right, I've come up with my list. I've got my top 40. Okay? Now, I will say this.
You want some NFL music while you do it?
Well, let me just preface it by saying I did it fast. I did it during a commercial break. And I'm pretty sure I've got all the biggies in here. But don't kill me if I forgot like a Jared Goff or somebody. I think I've got it. But it's possible, just because I did it hurriedly, that I left out one obvious guy. So I'm just prefacing that.
So is this the ranking, or just these the guys you have ahead of Haskins?
These are my rankings.
Oh, okay.
And it's Tingle-based.
The full 40 based on
The full 40. It's Tingle-based. I didn't look at one statistic.
No metrics whatsoever.
Zero metrics.
And then you say it's the potential by the end of the season, too? Didn't you say that?
Basically, yes.
Okay.
So this is my top 40, how I would rank them at the end of next year. And I used zero stats, zero cakes.
Start with number 1.
Zero stats,
so
zero
we can
film.
work our way to wherever Haskins.
Not science-based whatsoever.
We're going 1 to 40?
No,
I think so. I can go fast. We don't have to.
No, because that builds up the anticipation as to where he has Haskins.
Yes.
ranked.
Okay, ready?
Who does it 1 to 40?
I don't know.
Let me go fast.
They're crazy land cakes.
It'll go fast, okay? Number 1, I have Mahomes. I have Mahomes, and of course you can interchange these guys. I have Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers. I'll take that 5 against anybody's 5.
Where's Lamar? Lamar didn't make the top 5?
Not yet. Look, I'm partial to passers. Sorry.
Single list is hard to.
All right.
Lamar Jackson's a very good passer.
Yeah, only the most passing touchdowns in the league.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Just for me, I don't have them.
Is the award MVP, is that big?
Okay, some guys win MVPs and then they don't the next year.
Greater than sign Tingle.
I don't care.
Give me the top 5 again real quick.
Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers. I like my top 5. That's my Tingle list. You would make your own.
I got a problem with Deshaun.
Drab's wearing sweatpants right now. I can tell by his bulge that's down there.
That's what I mean, look, it's what I like. I don't care what you guys like. All right, Big Ben, Matt Ryan, Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, Kirk Cousins. Those are my top 10.
Top 10. Yeah. Wow.
I'm projecting at the end of the year. Some people have Murray potentially winning MVP.
Yeah, Big Ben ahead of a guy. Big Ben didn't play last year ahead of the MVP.
Okay.
One more time, Eric. You went too quick.
Big Ben. I'll give you the list.
So you've got Kyler
I'm not just
Murray.
making it up as I go
He's
ahead.
gonna put it up on Junks Radio.
Yeah, this is content for shorts.
Yeah.
Hold on. Kyler Murray is ahead of Tom Brady?
EB's going to block shorts after
Yes.
this list comes out.
Yes. I mean, I'm just, I'm knocking Brady for his age.
Just like Haskins
This is not an
blocked
all-time
shorts.
list. This is where's it going to be at the end of the year. And look, I'll probably be wrong on Tom. Tom will probably throw for 1,000,000 yards. All right. Then I've got Carson Wentz, Dak Prescott, Matthew Stafford, Jimmy G, and then I got Tom Brady 15. Sorry, that's my ranking. Then I've got, so we're at 16. Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield. I threw in my sleeper, Joe Burrow, at 18.
Your sleeper, #1 pick in the draft.
Well, would you have him higher than 18 in the NFL?
We're
I
doing
bet you I have him ranked higher than you do.
Yeah,
we're doing my list. Never. But
All right.
I don't know. I'd have to look.
All right, Teddy. See, I didn't look. This is my Tingle. Teddy Bridgewater, Ryan Tannehill. All right.
So Tannehill comes in at 20.
5, 10, 15, 20. I did them in groups of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yep. 21. Phillip Rivers, Jared Goff. These are when you start to hold your nose. Phillip Rivers, Jared Goff, Sam Darnold, Jared Stidham. I just threw him a bone. He's overranked.
You kind of hooked him.
Nick Foles. Okay? You ready?
All right.
26. Dwayne Haskins. Dwayne Haskins, I have him ahead of Drew Lock. Disrespect him. Gardner
Drew
Minshew.
Lock should have a big year. You watch.
Okay. I disrespect Gardner Minshew. I disrespect Derek Carr. I disrespect Tyrod Taylor. I disrespect Daniel Jones. At this point, I'll have him higher, but I disrespect Tua in his gimpy leg, hip. Marcus Mariota, Mitch Trubisky, Case Keenum, and then my bottom 5, Jacoby Brissett, Brian Hoyer, Andy Dalton, Justin Herbert, and RG3. There's my top 40.
Yeah, put RG3.
RG3 made the list.
By the way, Brissett is so much better than Haskins. And so is Minshew, by the way.
Well, how about
I-
Derek Carr?
Not for me.
Nick Carr,
How about Derek Carr?
It's
All
at the end of the year.
All right, I'm just griping with some
Lamar
guys on the
Jackson's
list.
at number 8. This list is flawed.
Okay, if you think he's one of the top 5 passers in the game, I don't. But okay.
I know he's one of the
this is
top
why
5.
Eric's
I don't
list is-
think I know he's one of the top 5
this is-
passers in the game.
This is why his list is genius, because it's the end of the year list, and he's predicting Lamar to have a slump of a year. There's nothing wrong with that.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm not basing it off last year. Any douche could look at the touchdown list and go, okay, 1 through 30. No, this is my Tingle. This is my list.
What if Lamar has 40
Otherwise, if
touchdowns?
your list, you'd have Ryan Tannehill in the top 10, and that would be a joke.
I probably wouldn't know.
Yeah. So,
But I definitely would have Lamar in the top 5.
okay, so I have him 8.
I don't know if I'd have him 1, but he would be in the top 5.
All right, well, you're gonna bump Aaron Rodgers? I mean, I'm not. I'm gonna bump Drew Brees? I'm not.
Who were your
I'm not-
top 5 again?
I got Mahomes, Russell Wilson, who I really like,
Right.
Deshaun Watson, Drew Brees, and Aaron Rodgers.
I'm bumping
sorry.
Watson.
Okay. I like Watson more than I like Lamar. Lamar's
Jason's not a big
unbelievable
Watson
with the
guy.
ball in his hands,
I
but
watch Watson every freaking game. So many empty yards.
okay. Okay, that's my list. You
I'm
make
putting
yours,
Lamar.
Rick.
I'm putting Lamar above Watson.
Hey,
that's all.
send that list to Sims and Florio. EB's Tingle.
This is that's why Lamar we're number 8 on his list is because he sees him as what RG3 should have been.
Well,
And then-
he's
then-
definitely
and then-
better than Robert. I have Robert
I
at
know.
40.
Well, I'm saying what RG3 should have been for the Redskins.
Definitely.
And then you hold that against them.
I'm not necessarily holding it against him. I just don't believe that he's as good a passer as Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Russell Wilson, Pat Mahomes, and Deshaun Watson. Sorry. Or actually Big Ben or Matt Ryan. That's all. I mean, he's unbelievably dynamic with the ball in his hands.
Who didn't
but-
play last year.
Okay, but I've watched him for his whole career.
That rankles Valdez.
I don't understand it.
Okay, it's
Well,
my
you-
list.
You
based
knew,
on the end
look,
of the year.
You knew people were going to have a problem with it.
Actually, I didn't. I don't know how anybody could. It's a brilliant list.
Oh, it's certainly not brilliant.
I think it's a great list. Hey, Drabby, are you with me?
Foundation is sound.
Thank
Big
you.
Ben could have a nice bounce back year. Comeback
Yeah.
player of the year.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, guys.
In the end,
just-
Haskins
And I
being-
have Haskins at 26. It's
I'm
not like I
still
have him
one of the-
overranked.
Yeah, it'd still be one of the worst quarterbacks in the league.
Jeez, I didn't know everybody was putting Lamar Jackson in the Hall of Fame already.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. But it's fine. Lamar
I mean,
Jackson,
I thought
maybe
he
he'll
was
be...
top 5 rank worthy coming off an MVP season. Call me crazy.
No, he's great, but I still don't think he's...
You don't think he
As
can
good a
throw?
passer
You
as
don't think
those
he
guys.
can throw the ball well?
I don't think he throws the ball as well as the guys I have ahead of him. Correct. I don't think he throws the ball better than
according to
Mahomes,
the
Wilson,
metrics,
Watson.
According to the football geeks, he does. He throws better than all those guys.
Well, Titans figured him out.
He just does.
Blueprints out.
Do you think he throws better than Aaron Rodgers?
Yes.
Do you,
No.
Cakes?
Of course not.
Yeah.
At
Do you think he
times-
throws better than Drew Brees?
But he's
Come
a
on.
better.
At times he
but
can,
he's a better
yes.
quarterback.
He's a unbelievable quarterback when you take the multi-dimension
Right.
of him.
Well, don't you have to factor
but
that in?
I'm telling you, my list is a little bit biased towards passing. You know, more traditional quarterbacks. I have Kyler Murray up there right behind him.
This is what we do in a pandemic.
That's right. This is
Hey,
our
I think it was
specialty.
top 40.
My top 40, the Tingles, 0 statistics. 0. Straight from the Bozak.
Well,
I
here's
put it up against Chris Sims' list.
Here's a statistic I want to remind you about.
Yeah.
12 touchdowns, 18 picks. That was Chris Sims' career.
Thank you.
Right.
Not that that matters, because we all have 0 and 0, and we can make our own lists.
He had
and watch
18 more
games and
picks
have
than me.
opinions.
Right. I threw zippy picks. So, yeah.
So, hold on. Did you have Cam on your list, by the way?
No,
No.
like I say, there could be some guy. I mean, I
Yeah.
could,
And then
You didn't have
Jameis.
Winston,
Who?
Cam.
You didn't
Jameis or Winston.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I can bump some of these guys. I just put some bums
Well,
in here.
yeah, and I noticed that you did have the caveat beforehand saying that you
I
may have
did
missed
because
it,
listen,
but-
I can't say I had it most complete. First of all, I tried to do the starters. Neither one of those guys are going to start, but I could bump like Case Keenum if you want. I could bump RG3.
Yeah, RG. Yeah, you got to.
I mean, both those guys are top 40, so I guess I will just
Right.
put them in there.
Why did you rank Stidham over Haskins?
I just gave
Because he's a Patriot.
I just gave respect to Belichick. Believe me, I don't think highly of him.
So yeah, someone else also mentioned. Did you have Stafford on your list?
Yes.
Correct. Yes. Yes, I did. I had
You had him in
Stafford pretty high.
Top 15, maybe.
I had him 13. I had him pretty high. I had him higher, one spot higher than Garoppolo. But
He's
yeah,
one spot higher
I'll
than
tweak
Brady.
it. If you want me to add Winston and
No, I don't think it should be tweaked at all. I think that should be the organic
No, but I think
list.
it should be accurate. I did it during the break. I can add. I put Newton and Winston would be in my top 40.
Well, Eric, just so you know, because we're going to send this over to Shorts, and he's going to publish your list and everything for everyone to see. So if you want to make some final changes,
tweaks.
you better hurry up and do that.
It's going to go
So
everywhere.
I'll just have to go with this. By the spirit of it, I have to just knock off Justin Herbert and RG3.
You got kind of size for Eddie Haskell.
For Kirk, I
Yeah.
mean, I think he's a pretty good passer.
Top 10?
You
I had
right
him 10. I had him 10.